In this video, we are going to talk about the world in 2050, future technology. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. The workplace in the year 2050. If you haven't already retired by then, the working world will be a considerably different place than it is now. Workers' visions of the future range from a pessimistic picture of robots stealing our employment, leaving us eternally imprisoned indoors, surviving solely on Amazon Prime supplies, to a utopian view of artificial intelligence eradicating monotonous activities. This will allow humans to think, create, and act, without never having to leave the house, thanks to improved teleworking and those really convenient Amazon delivery drones. Robots have rights too. In the city center, a robot picket line. Their signs are covered in binary code slogans. The widespread development of intelligent robots and artificial intelligence necessitates the building of a legal framework to defend their rights. So robots have more rights in our society. This code is regularly updated and enhanced. Personal assistants for life. They have grown in popularity during the 21st century. Initially, voice assistants in 2019 were as dumb as a box of rocks. By 2025, they could understand the meaning of a text and recite it with such realism that it was practically indistinguishable from a human. As a result, PAs began taking minutes, writing post-meeting reports, summarizing lengthy documents, and consciously digesting and recapitulating message content. They organize meetings and even order lunch. Machine learning allows PAs to fully adapt to their owner's personality, further infiltrating their lives. By the mid-2040s, PAs were monitoring their owners' diets, planning trips overseas, buying gifts for friends and family, and more. The human-PA interaction has produced a slew of psychological challenges and communication issues amongst real people. But an AI psychologist is on hand to assist us cope. It's just another voice assistant. The power is in your hands. Palms and fingers were once examined for identity. Hands with sensors implanted become scanners. These implants come in two primary variations, a daily scanner and a more advanced scanner. You can use face recognition to identify a stranger, but this is deemed obscene. Anyway, many people use protection to prevent recognition. Popular hats with veils. Second, professional scanners for technicians. A doctor's hand, for example, has medical sensors for diagnosis, including a portable endoscope with a video stream to the doctor's brain. A flexible workforce. In 2050, artificial intelligence and smart assistants will be mainstream, and the use of augmented and virtual reality will grow. Anything linked and data-driven will be smart. The majority of us will keep working as we do now, but the occupations available will be new ones. Leaders will need to be emotionally intelligent, have human qualities like continual learning, and be fluent in the latest technologies. Work will become more fluid since some employees will be virtual, full-time, or bots, and we will all have variable hours. Every shift has benefits and drawbacks. Routine workers will certainly struggle to stay relevant in the new workplace. Encouraging relationships, being creative, deep thinking, and cultivating empathy and self-awareness will be easier with less time spent on administrative tasks. Technology will help us humanize organizations. This implies we need to get more comfortable with technology like bots and AI in our work, which causes some anxiety and concern. Or working hours. It depends on whether you work in knowledge or retail. Flexible work arrangements are already being applied globally. Employee satisfaction, productivity, and tenure are improved, as well as the ability to attract and retain top personnel. The downsides include keeping people accountable for excellent work while feeling like a part of the team, avoiding isolation, and maintaining good communication and collaboration. Flexible work arrangements may be a great benefit to a business and its personnel when managed appropriately. Focus on the user experience. Work will undoubtedly become more enjoyable, and robots and artificial intelligence will perform tedious tasks in our daily lives. It will be just as necessary to know programming logic as it will be to know English and mathematics. To ensure a project's success with clients, user experience design (UX) will be more vital than other technical components. Skills in problem solving and customer service will continue to be competitive advantages in future work. Tech of the future, technology predictions for our world in 2050. Number 1. Nanobots will plug our brains straight into the cloud. Nanobots are the technology of the future. Nanobots, he predicts, will hook our brains directly into the cloud by 2050, allowing us to experience full immersion virtual reality from within the nervous system. We'll be able to extend our neocortex on the cloud, just like we can with smartphones. And forget about memory issues, evidence issues, and so on. Number 2. Reincarnation through AI. I know, it sounds terrifying. And while most religious people are likely to be opposed to it, Kurzweil claims that artificial intelligence would allow us to bring back our ancestors. We will be able to put nanobots into people's brains to extract memories of loved ones by 2050, he claims. When you combine that with a DNA sample from the deceased, you can construct a convincing virtual representation of someone who has died away. If you're interested, there's a film about it called The Discovery. Number 3. We will become a positive net job motivator. Many individuals are concerned about AI's impact on our life because they believe that, in the end, robots will replace humans and we will be jobless. Number 4. Technology will change product designs. According to Forbes, IoT technology will be included in 95% of new product designs by 2050. Everything is predicted to be connected to the cloud and the internet by 2050. Number 5. Tourism, a week in orbit. Space tourism, according to Business Insider, could be achievable by 2050, but only for the very affluent. Rocket businesses like Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin and Elon Musk's SpaceX will push the boundaries of space travel to the point where tourism will be possible by 2050. Someone who could afford to pay £100 million could spend a week in orbit, but it would only be for the wealthy in 2050, he explained. It's not going to be a cheap option anytime soon. Number 6. ITSing cars will make driving safer. Despite the high-profile mishaps involving self-driving cars in recent years, this branch of AI has the potential to drastically cut deaths and injuries on our roadways. According to a Stanford University analysis, self-driving cars would not only cut traffic-related deaths and injuries, but they may also revolutionize our lifestyles. We will have more personal time. Self-driving cars and shared transportation may also influence where individuals choose to live due to enhanced comfort and reduced cognitive strain. Number 7. Your iPhone with the power of a plant. Did you know that you may use the power of a plant to charge your iPhone? Forests have the potential to become future energy stations. It is now conceivable, for example, Bio, a cleantech business that generates electricity from photosynthesis in plants. Number 8. Thermal energy can take us to 100% renewable energy. One of the world's major renewable energy sources, ocean thermal energy, is mostly untapped. For example, Blue Rise is currently working to achieve an energy breakthrough by converting ocean thermal energy into utility-scale electricity. It will be able to compete with fossil fuel-based generation, as well as other renewables that require grid balancing and storage. Being one of the few consistent energy sources available day and night, year-round, it will play a critical part in the future energy mix. Number 9. We will face a shortage of IT workers. In Europe, there is a high demand for developers, yet the majority of IT education is only offered in English. It's no wonder that non-native English speakers prefer to learn in their own language, given that Europe has 24 official languages. However, many coding academies, colleges, and universities are now focusing solely on teaching younger developers for certain companies' needs, whether it's a language, a technique, or something else. Even though this problem will not be rectified immediately, we can improve the situation by 2050 with these new IT universities and academies. Number 10. Half of current jobs in the world are unlikely to exist in 2050. The world is changing quicker than we realize, and we need to modify the way we learn and what we learn. Employers should enable their employees to take charge of their professional development to foster an engaged learning culture at work. These are the most intriguing breakthroughs and technologies for me. There are undoubtedly many more. Please feel free to share them in the comments section below. I'd be delighted to discuss what you consider to be future technology. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.